Welcome back, Scorpio, to Glinda Good Tarot. I'm going to do a read for 2024, 3 months, January, February, March. I don't really like to do much more than that because I think the energies are always changing. Tarot is for suggestion about making different choices, working with the energies that are available. So I hope that you are growing and evolving and developing so much that I can't possibly do a full year read. And to be more specific, I will come back and do weekly reads from time to time. So I have a whole lot of oracle decks here. This is tarot. I'm going to start with that. If you do like this, please like, share, subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed or left a comment already, I have an extra animal oracle deck. It's a beautiful deck, and I'm going to randomly choose somebody who is a subscriber who leaves a comment. Probably January 10th, I'll do that, and I'll reach out and ask where to send this gorgeous deck, because I have mine here and I love it, and I feel like it's imprinted with all my good energy, and I love this side of it, and I also love I love the animals inside. A little free message for you there, Scorpio. Be playful. Okay, that seems like good start to 2024. But so we're going to do January, February, March, and I'll have a collection here. I may fast forward through this part. And yeah, but so I'm just going to cut the cards from tarot for Scorpio for 2024. I'm going to take 3 of these right now for January. That felt good. Okay. I'm going to get 2 animal oracle because that seems like what I've been up to today. Is that right? That's not right. This is why I end up fast forwarding and things get choppy. Okay, Scorpio 2024. Let's do February. February for Scorpio. February. March. March. Scorpio. Scorpio. March. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. What is the highest and best information? Okay, I think we're all done. Wow. All right, so for January, Scorpio, what have we got for you? Magic. There is magic and miracles all around me. Where others see coincidence, I see evidence of life's synchronicities. I love filling life with wonder and magic. It's way more fun that way. All right, so that feels like a good January to me. Knowing your power, knowing that there is magic. Okay, also for January, deservingness. You are a beloved child of God, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. All right. Well, I feel like you are knowing how amazing you are. You know that magic and miracles abound. January seems great for Scorpio so far. Someone is in need of your love. Offer it to them. Okay. Seems pretty specific. But then again, we're all in need of a little love and attention, aren't we? Open to infinite possibility for January. It seems like you are. And then finally, slow and steady wins the race. So your animal oracle's here. Open to infinite possibility, says the starfish. And the turtle spirit is that slow and steady wins the race. Let's see what tarot wants to say. There's the magician. I'm not kidding. All right, so your very first card was about magic. The King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Wow, so perhaps somebody really is in need of your love and attention. And then my eye was just drawn to the cup on the magician's table right there. Although he has masterful use of all the suits, right? The coins, the swords, the wands, and certainly the cups. But isn't that something? Out of 78 cards for January to have the magician paired up with this card that's also just as rare to get, and they're coming in hot, coming in together. So you So you see evidence of life synchronicities, life of wonder and magic, way more fun that way. Sounds like you. And then you've got the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Wow. The way I just organized this, it looks like the Knight is making an offering to the King. The King of Cups is very comfortable in his emotions. He's actually master of emotions. Our Knight of Cups sometimes speaks of a love offering. Isn't that interesting then too? That someone is in need of your love, offer it to them. So Scorpio, although I try to keep things lighthearted, it seems like there is something pretty specific going on. So I wonder how this is applying to your life. Someone is in need of your love. The Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Because these are both court cards, they could represent you, but sometimes they represent others. And again, I felt like the Knight of Cups was really making the love offering to the King. The King, who's normally seen as the master of emotions. So I wonder if you've had a conflict of some kind, and it's in your wheelhouse to be the one to help heal it, help heal this person. The Knight of Cups is the only knight that's not emotion. So it speaks of calm, of peace, of diplomacy. It seems rather specific, but you are certainly in your power, in a wonderful frame of mind. If anything, if anybody could bring healing to a situation, it looks like it would be you this January. Open to infinite possibilities, slow and steady wins the race. Again, our slow and steady knight. The other ones are rearing up or moving very fast. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is stationary, but he's sort of stern. Not the loving knight. Our Knight of Cups is on a white horse. He is the emotional rescue knight. He's confident about himself and his feelings. He heals with his feelings. Our King, though, he is masterful with his emotions, so I don't know that he needs rescuing. Or if you're just two people who are very emotionally mature, maybe you, I really feel like you have masterful understanding of the situation and of yourself in this, or certainly there's an invitation to. But somebody else who normally does too, perhaps they don't. Maybe you're going to rescue each other, is where I was going. Let's take a look at February real quick. Okay. Commitment. I am committed to my growth and my dreams. I set routines and habits that help me evolve into my fullest potential. Even though I may not see the physical manifestation of my desires, I know they have vibrationally manifested and are on the way to coming to me. So, masterful magician, magic and miracles afoot. It looks like you're going to stay committed to something. And again, there's such an air of positivity and knowing that what you give your attention to will arrive. Okay. The Angels of Abundance says, have courage to ask for and accept help. There's a little something about that again. And I buried this card. Somebody else had this and I buried it. And I've shuffled like crazy. So here it is again. Must be meant to be. Asking for help is a sign of strength, as is accepting it when it's offered to you. Very often when you ask God for help, prayers are answered through other people. Be sure to accept this assistance as well as give it to others as you are guided. Well, there's really something I think about other people in your life right now that's very meaningful to you, certainly to them. There's a give and take, a reciprocity right now that's, I feel, really important to others. I think that what you have, your magic, is really helpful. And it seems like you're having a good time with it. But we'll just go on here. Stay present. That's where life happens. Because I was just having the feeling that you may become, that's funny. I was just having the feeling that you may become overwhelmed and like, oh my gosh, am I going to have to keep this up forever? I guess not. Stay present. That's where life is happening. And that's where the magic is happening. And I did just happen to pull 2 cards. You're the only one so far. Stop looking outside of yourself for the answers. You already know them. And I suppose maybe that would be an invitation just not to doubt what you're up to. Not to doubt what you know. It seems like you're going to be healing something, working with somebody. People are going to want and need what you have and you're healing. It seems rather enjoyable for you. These suggest, you know, like I was just feeling that there could be a sense of obligation or overwhelm begin to happen, but just stay present. Don't look outside of yourself for the answers. You already know them, so don't worry. You know, am I doing, you know, right by people? Is this, you know, coming off well or something like that? The butterfly spirit says transformation is beautiful. And the bat spirit says rebirth is assured. Transformation is beautiful. I think you know that. I think that's happening for you and for others. The chariot, the moon, and the star. Wow, the moon and the star. You have a lot of divine connection or divine assistance happening right now. Scorpio. Who are my Scorpios? Wow. There really is some magic afoot. There's some connection to the divine, to source, to yourself in connection with source. And you are definitely forging ahead, getting out of comfort zones. The only Scorpios I know are deeply spiritual and they're magnificent teachers. Is that where this energy is coming from? This is just nuts. The moon. The moon, about getting in touch with the subconscious, bringing the subconscious up to the light, making the unconscious known. The people that I know, I mean, they serve as a guide. They are like the moon and the star. Bringing people to their truth, to their wisdom. And I wonder, I mean, if you're here, if you're accessing, you know, being able to do that, being able to know that about yourself. This feels very specific, though. The star and the moon, again, so watery, so much around emotions, around spirituality, around helping, around healing, around getting really, really deep. It's fascinating. I'll probably have a few more things to say about this, but I want to see what March looks like. And I do want to say that what you're doing is brave, courageous, out of the box. You're in motion. You're on your way. You know, this is also too, though, about handling the speed, handling the light and the dark, being able to balance, being able to hold the reins, right? You're in service of something, though, it seems like the first couple of months of the year. But it seems like somehow your cup is getting full through it all. You're learning and growing and enjoying, like you're going deep too, I think. Let's see what March looks like. All right. The better it gets. Yeah, you are having a nice time this year. All right. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, I keep rising up. Yeah, you are good. Holy moly, Scorpio, you are good. You are deep. You are in service. You are helping others know their truth. And, you know, these must be indicative of that, or that you are really deeply in your knowing of your truth. If I see the High Priestess in a minute, I'm going to be, well, I guess not surprised, actually. So we'll just wait and see. Okay, abundance mindset. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have. Celebrate. See? If you weren't looking at the screen, a bunch of balloons just went up from some hand gesture I did. All right, yeah, celebrate. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something you already have in the present moment, and then it is what you will experience. Okay. This is Beyond the Self Oracle. So stop pushing against what is, align with it, and move on. So I wonder, are you encountering something to push against? Some resistance come March. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Another beautiful card. Okay. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Be peace. Well, I already get the feeling that you are being peace, and people are very attracted to it. You are coming to know peace. Although, don't push against what is. Align with it and move on. Have an abundance mindset. Turn knowledge into wisdom. What does that mean? Turn knowledge into wisdom. Wisdom comes through experience. So turn knowledge into experience. Again, I don't feel like you're going to be lacking for that this month. Let's see your cards. Lovely. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Justice. Justice is all about the truth. But now we've moved into the realm of the material. We're at the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So we're moving out of that, deep, watery feeling stuff. And then you have Justice. Again, the seeker of the truth. I don't doubt that you will be in your truth or finding your truth in a very enjoyable way and perhaps leading other people to their truth in the first few months. The Ace of Pentacles. Our aces are always so yummy. There's a giant offer coming out of the sky. Okay, and then the Queen of Pentacles. The great thing about the Queen of Pentacles, too, is that she keeps her eye on the prize. Just take a look at that. She knows everything will happen in good time, too. I mean, part of the beauty of her is that, even things that haven't manifested, she doesn't really find herself concerned about it. She can actually experience some worry, some nervousness, but she never takes her eye off the prize. I mean, she knows her place. She knows her worth. I think she's actually quite nurturing. She's certainly nurturing this giant pentacle. She's dependable and caring. Like authoritative, but caring. Again, focused and present and warm-hearted, even if things, aren't necessarily going her way. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. Prosperous beginnings here. There is a path and an archway, though, and you need to go through it. And then we have Justice. Things take a turn in March. Like you're really moving from all this, deep feeling ethereal stuff into, I think, probably the practical worldly manifestation of whatever it is that's been going on. And it's going to be nice. It's going to be prosperous. So I wonder what Justice has to do with this. It seems like Justice is about honesty, about being clear with yourself and others. Getting right with things, for sure. For March, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and Justice. So you're really getting right with things. Getting honest, being clear with yourself and others. There's some change in the material world for you. It looks like new opportunity of some kind with this Ace of Pentacles. There'll be something to do, but really nice opportunity. I'm not going to get bogged down in March right now, though. Wow, your January, February look pretty amazing, though. You're going to be involved in some happiness, some magic. Looks like great relationships. Being very rich with your feelings, with other people, with yourself. Getting real deep in February. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Trust yourself. You've got capacity. There aren't any hardcore boundary cards here. I think you're going to have a nice time. I think you know what to do. You have a deservingness. You have magic. You have knowing. You have transformation. And it is, in February, it says something about a rebirth. And then in Justice, I wonder if that's going to be your balance, your blending of all these things into a real concrete way that works for you. Yeah, in a real concrete way that puts you on the throne in that authoritative, determined, but very caring nature. I guess we'll see. I'm glad you were here. If you like this, please like, share, subscribe. I will see you again. Thank you.